You alright, mate? Following day, day 2, after Jan left us. Naughty, very naughty, weren't she, leaving you? You had a bit of an off day yesterday, very off day in fact. Couldn't work out what was going on, could you, mate? Eh? He was quite upset actually. He just wouldn't settle yesterday at all. Just not used to it, are you? It was really weird because, you know, just there we usually, you know, we make the have to ignore all this. I took over, but usually here we make the bed up, you know. It's like a triple bed, you know, and sometimes of course he gets in the middle of us as well. It's quite nice really. And last night all I did was this back bit here, I took that off, took this bit off over here in the corner lot, which I normally do, but usually I use that bit at the back there to make the middle bit up, you know, and same the other side. And of course, because Jan's not here, I didn't do that. So what I did, I had his dog bed on the floor down there between the two, you know, I put the table away, put this monitor and stuff away. It's him on the screen, look. Yeah, and so I had him on the floor with his, you know, pillows and his dog bed and all that. I better sit up straight. It makes me look fat if I sit like that, wouldn't it? So yeah, he didn't settle to start with. Eventually he did go off to sleep. We were both really tired. In fact, to be honest, this morning I was hoping for a bit of a lie-in. I've done about 5.5 hours sleep, so I'm still a bit tired, but I was hoping for a bit more of a lie-in. I thought, well, I haven't got to get up for any particular Sunday morning. The site is filled with caravans. I can show you actually. You can see this. You can see that they're all around us. And over there as well. But to be honest, I'm quite pleased because right next to us, is it 1 plot, 2 plots? 2 plots next to us empty, been empty since we got here, which is great. So I've got no immediate neighbours, and that side's the facilities, so that don't really bother us. So yeah, it's been alright regarding that. This morning though, somebody left early this morning. That's what bothered me, because I wasn't going to get up yet. You know, what time is it now? Oh, I would have been up by now, 9:48 now. So, but I was hoping to say have a lie until 9, half 9 or something, maybe at the very latest, because I didn't get to bed till about 1:30, and somebody must have decided to leave here at about 7:15 this morning. Caravan, and a nice looking van. To pull the caravan along, but you know these vans that slide indoors, don't they? So you can. All I could hear, I was laying there, and all you could hear is slam, slam. I thought, what the bloody hell's going on, you know? And he only came yesterday. It seems a bit weird, but of course, you know, some people, they're on the way somewhere, so they stop over night and then get off again in the morning. So, you know, everybody's got different things, haven't they? Everybody does different things, but it's just annoying when you're trying to get some kit. Better off at the South Gare. It's nice and quiet at that time in the morning. But yeah, this is the only thing with campsites, isn't it? You know, you especially when they're filled up like this, you have to put up with other people. But I say it's not their fault. It's just one of them things. Just one of them things, and I'm not blaming anybody. It could have been us moving off, mind you. Being a motorhome, we don't really make a hell of a lot of noise when we're about to leave. We just go, don't we? It's a bit different for motorhome. It's a bit different. It is a bit different for caravans. Obviously, you got a lot more to do. But anyway, so yeah, survived the half day without Jan. It's really odd though, but it's all right. You know, we're all right. I've been talking to her through Messenger and stuff. She sent me a photo or two, so and she seems happy enough. She's missing us. We're missing her, ain't we, mate? Hey, missing your mum, ain't we? Oh dear, he's in a bit of a grump again. So yeah, today I was actually going to fix the shower. I might have a look later, but the thing is that I needed to really go to Wicks's or B&Q, somewhere like that. I think it would be Wicks's because that's nearer, easy to park. Just wanted to get a couple of bits and bobs. I also wanted to get some strips. I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. I haven't showed you yet, have I? So, oh, I won't see me with a slap head there coming on. So what I have done in the shower room, I'll show you. Let's just turn the camera on so you can see. So here's the crack in the floor. That's some sticky stuff that because I had a load of tape down here to cover up the crack so we don't catch our toes and feet in it. Look at the crack, look at it. It's terrible, isn't it? Let me put the light on a minute so you can see better. It's better. So yeah, there's the crack. I mean, you can actually see the floor through there. Actually see the floor, the actual floorboards, proper floorboards like you do under the carpet. But yeah, massive crack. Look at this. Ridiculous, isn't it? Ridiculous. And you can tell by me pressing this. Can you see? You can tell or not. But there's some bloody give there. So there's a gap underneath this. That's my phone going off, by the way. Yeah, there's a gap under here. Now, my idea is if you have something shoved underneath there and kept it solid, then when you walk on it in the future, you won't be putting pressure on it to make it so that it would crack like that. And this is what the problem was. That's why it's cracked. Very, very annoying, that is. Let's just get this camera turned on. Sorry, it's this action camera because I got a front screen on it. I press the side button for a second or two and then it switches so I can see myself. That's what the good thing about this Osmo action camera. Anyway, yeah, so I'm having to think of how to go about what to put underneath there and how to put it underneath there to actually, oh, I could have showed you I suppose, but to get the whole floor off, that would be a nightmare. I ain't doing that because you go all around the toilet bit, all around the sink bit as well. I'm not doing that. And I thought about what I could do is actually damage it more. I know it sounds mad, but actually cut further along as well so I can lift it up a bit and then slide something underneath. Yeah, so that's what I want something solid underneath so it don't have that when you're standing on it in the future. Otherwise it's just going to end up cracking again after I've fixed it. So it's just ridiculous. So eldest, I tell you, you should fit these things properly so you've got a solid floor so there's no pressure. I know people will probably say, it's because you're overweight. Nah, no way. No way. That shouldn't have happened like that. That's ridiculous. So anyway, last night, all yesterday, when we came on here, all yesterday, it absolutely threw it down the rain. Absolutely chucked it down. And it went through the night as well. It's really, really wet. It's not raining. Well, it is actually. It's like a drizzly sort of fine rain at the minute. It ain't like what it was yesterday and last night. So I'm presuming there's one or two little floods around here. I know there's a particular road not far from here that'll be flooded. I know it will be flooded. So I thought, so I might have to. I think I won't bother. I won't bother going out in the van. I don't think today. I think I'll just have another chill out day maybe. I might clear out the cupboards later on it. I could do looking through what I've got in the cupboards about the place and get rid of some more stuff if I can. It's surprising really what you go back a while later after you've moved in. Sorry, bit of a cough there. After you've moved into the motorhome, you keep going back and you keep thinking, well, I don't need that, and you end up chucking more stuff away. So yeah, yeah, so I probably won't repair the floor today. I think I'm really planning on doing that tomorrow now. So, and that will be done tomorrow, regardless of whatever the weather is. I've got to do it. I've got to get on with it. So I just need to get a couple of. Oh yeah, that's right. I needed to go to Wicks's and that because I want to get some strips. She wants the strip to go along the back. Can you see along the where the join is from the wall to the worktop at the back there? Can you see that? You see a dirty plate in the sink. It's only one little plate, look. Yeah, just along there. It's horrible, isn't it? It's horrible. I mean, that's how it came. Let's move the kettle so you can see. Can you see? It's just like, you know what I mean? So she wants a strip going along there. So, and there's also in the shower room again, down the corner of the wall. That needs something down there as well. And in fact, when I sat here recently, when I'm at my little office, I normally sit here. I got stuff everywhere. Look. It ain't as bad as what you think. She went to use the toilet the other night, and I didn't have the lights on in here, and I was watching a film on my laptop, just sitting here, and I was facing that way towards the stickers, and yeah, there's a light coming through a little gap. It's only a little gap, but you know, you can't see through anything. It's only a very, very tiny gap, but a light glow came through there. Now, so if I put a strip down that corner, because there's no strip down there either, just a little thin strip, little, you know, right angle strip going down the wall, that'll stop that happening, and it'll tidy it up, because it looks awful, that corner. Should have showed you that. Well, it don't look terrible, but it's just niggles, more niggles. So yeah, so it's putting strips down and fixing the shower will be tomorrow. That's tomorrow's little jobs. Today it'll be another half chill out day today, and I've got my Wolves top on here, ready for the Wolves. Yeah, Wolves are playing later, playing Fulham, and they better bloody win. I tell you, they're better. Got to do against Fulham, Christ's sake. Nothing against Fulham, but apparently they're not doing very well at all. So you know, even the fans ain't very happy at the minute, apparently. So hopefully Wolves can, sorry Fulham, but do one over on you, because I desperately need to start winning. I mean, it's only been what, a few games, so it's not a big issue for Wolves at the minute, really. But they spent some money, they've got some players in. Now it's time to start to gel together. And anyway, I won't talk about that, because I know you don't come on here for football talk, do you? But anyway, so there you go. So that's the latest anyway at the minute. Not sure whether, yeah, I'll probably pop back on there in a minute, in a second for you, and it'll be later on in the day for me. So yeah, so right, okay, I'm gonna pop off and back on in a bit, or in a second. See you in a bit. So a bit dark now actually, but he's having a scratch now. He's just ate his dinner. I've just done a pack of 8 sausages. Let's put the light on, because you can never see me, can you? You can see me any better now, really. I'm supposed to put the other lights on, but I can't be bothered. So yeah, I've just done 8 sausages in the Ridge Monkey, which is neat, because I can put that down. It won't spray too bad. I'll have it quite round anyway afterwards. I actually put it on the one electric ring, because I might as well use the electric one hookups, so rather than our gas. What are you doing? Look at him wiping his mouth everywhere. You. So yeah, I found today, it was like, this is the seat obviously from down here, which goes over the top of all our massive load of electronics we had fitted, as you all know. I felt it was just there. It's actually wet or damp, and I actually thought it came off one of my coats when it got wet, because like an idiot, I did put my coat on the side, but then underneath that's damp as well. It's only slight, but that is actually damp, so I'm a little bit concerned that we've got some sort of leak going on. We had a ton of rain last night, absolute ton of rain, so if we had a leak it would have happened then, and it would have come down from underneath here somewhere, but I cannot see anywhere that's damp or anything. I've opened these lockers up, felt inside, there's nothing in there wet or damp, so that's a bit of an odd one, that one. And down here, I mean, you got that wooden slat there, you can tell that one there in particular is, or looks like it's got wet at some point. It could be just slightly from the, you know, the damp off that. But the worry is, of course, if I move this out of the way, you can see, you can see or not, but we've got some, you know, we've got quite a bit of electronic stuff under there. You've got the lithium battery there, lithium batteries inside there as well, obviously. But I mean, I've got all this equipment down here. You can hear it humming away. Battery to battery charger and battery to protect and the great big 3000 watt inverter and stuff like that. So I don't want any of that getting wet. So that's something I've got to keep an eye on next time it absolutely tips it down the rain. So Jan don't know about that, so when she comes back I'll have to tell her. So yeah, a little bit concerned about that. So anyway, forget about that for now. So just had me, I had sausage sandwiches. I haven't ate 8 sausages, I ate 4, with a few sandwiches, a bit of bread and butter. And Charlie had, well, actually some of what I had, plus 2 sausages chopped up with some of his dog biscuity things. And I've put in the microwave 2 that I've also got done, and you can have them tomorrow. So I'll just put them on a plate, just come in the microwave for now. Should be alright for tomorrow, no problem at all. And so he's enjoyed his little self, haven't you, mate? Hey, hey, haven't you enjoyed your little self? You can't see, he's too dark. But yeah, he's filled now, and he had a walk before that because. Yes, I watched the Wolves play today, and yeah, they won, even though it weren't an amazing game, but they won, so that's something. So today has been okay, yeah. I don't feel like I'm being very productive at the minute, because like I said, I didn't go out today like I planned on doing, to go to Wicks's to get some bits, because with all that rain we had, which was absolutely ridiculous amount of rain, I didn't want to risk going into any flooded areas, even though, to be honest, I'm not that far away really. I suppose I could have took the gamble. I don't think the roads I'd take would be flooded, but I have been told that there is a few places around the area that is flooded, fields, the lot, so we'll have to see. So when I do go out, to see if there's any flooded places still, you know. But oh, I see a dog out there. Charlie's not seen him yet, but there is a DOG out there, and he hasn't noticed it yet. So anyway, yeah. So anything else I've done today? Oh yes, I've did the review video a bit ago. Review on the new 50,000 milliamp hour milliamp hour, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. I always get muddled up with all these things. Power bank, yeah, it's that got sent to me to do a review, so interesting. So not a review channel, but they seem to want to send me stuff to review, so I ain't gonna say no, am I? And actual fact, it's really good actually, but I ain't going to go on about that. You can watch the review. In fact, you've probably already seen it by now, actually, thinking about it, because yeah, that'll be on before this, yeah. So yeah, that's really good actually, really good. We're quite pleased about that. In fact, to be honest, that's more useful to us than the other, for us, because we've got lithiums for the, you know, for the van, whereas that is something you carry around, take on holiday, whatever, you know. It's a bit different to the other big bulky, well, not big, but sort of a bit bulkier thing. So, but yeah, so that was good. So yeah, I did that. So yeah, watched the Wolves, did some hoovering up today. did wash and clean up earlier. It's not too bad. Look, it's not too bad. I just got to give this a wipe round here. There's just a few little odd splash marks. Give that all a clean. That's all I got in there, and that's about it. So yeah, so if Jan suddenly turned up unannounced to try and catch me, she'd be quite pleased, because as you can, well, you can't see now, it's all dark, but I promise you now, that floor, yes, it's been hoovered. So yeah, I'm keeping everywhere pretty clean. I know over there you can see it looks a bit funny because I've got bits and bobs lying all over the place, but that'll be tied up in a second anyway, because I took my big monitor down earlier because, oh, that's the thing today, we had some power cuts. Yeah, actually had some power cuts. It's probably come from all this really bad weather, and we actually had some power cuts. Now, because I plugged the monitor into the 3-pin socket, and I've got the inverter switched to the outside, you know, EHU. So if their if their power goes off, that means our 3-pin sockets will go off. If I switch the inverter the other way, so we use our own power, obviously they will never go off. But because we're using their hookups, so what I did, because the monitor went off all the time, I thought, oh, stuff it, I'll just, for now, just unplug the monitor, put it to one side, and just use my laptop. So if the power goes off to my laptop, it doesn't matter, because I plug that in all the time, and then if it goes off, it's got its own battery anyway. So that's what I did earlier. That's why at the minute you see I've just put it there at the minute on the the other settee. Look, temporary. But to be honest, the only reason to use that ultra wide monitor really is for either gaming or editing. Editing is the main thing, to be honest. Somebody's out there somewhere. So yeah, so I ain't that bothered really, so I just put it to one side for now, and there you go. So anyway, so day 2, yeah, it's been a strange one. We've alright, we're coping perfectly fine, and I've had a few more pictures from Jan. She's been to Whitby today, apparently on one of the excursions from Scarborough, and I'll get them pictures for you because I can see them every time she takes them. Like I said before, I get to see them, and I'll put them at the end of this video on the outro so you can see the pictures she's took. So but yeah, so yeah, I've been in communication with her as well, and I think she's ringing me up in a bit as well, so I'll tell her the van's been burnt down with my sausages. So that's it, I'm signing off for today, and that's day 2 almost over. So, and I'm still here, still surviving. As you can probably tell, I've lost tons of weight. And no, I haven't eaten all the chocolate either. I've had a couple of little bars. I've actually done quite well, considering. I've got a lovely big bar of caramel in there. I've left it. I'm resisting for now. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da for now.